So let's talk about the overall state of the union for the crypto market. It really is a scenario here, guys, where we are just, in my mind, treading water. Okay, we are just kind of. That's the metaphor that I see. Like we're kind of in the ocean. We're treading water. It's not real. It's not real choppy and wavy right now. But there is a little bit of red on our ocean horizon, if you will, and we are treading water. This is not out of the realm of expectation of what I've been seeing for the last kind of couple of days, 2, 3, 4 days. And if you look at the overall kind of chart right here, just real quickly at a high level where my mouse is, you can see where it's moving. You can see that we had this dip come down, and then we've been consolidating. Yes, we had a consolidation, dropped a little bit more, and been consolidated. This looks like a pretty big dip here, but at the end of the day, it's really not. And you can see Ethereum is even more presenting more of a straight up consolidation pattern with resistance levels and support levels that are kind of baseline roughly in the trading range of where Ethereum is right now. And you can see like right here in the last 24 hours, Ethereum's been trading in a very tight range, 32.10 to 32.67. I mean, not a lot. Trading volume really pretty low overall, which really does give the overall state of the union. Trading volumes are low. Trading ranges are very, very tight. It kind of is what it is right now, and we're really kind of waiting to see what this week brings to us. We've really got three key factors out there. If you're kind of looking at it from more of a macro event scenario, we have the Russia-Ukraine war, if anything will or will not happen with that. But here's the interesting thing. I think as from an impact on crypto and everybody's perception of that as it relates to their crypto holdings, I think that most of us have already digested that event. It's a horrific event, right? But we've digested that event, and it's kind of built into the price of where everything is right now. Now, if something really, really bad or good happens with the Russia-Ukraine war, it will have a positive impact on crypto, positive or negatively. Okay, if we get signals that there are peace talks and those are really going to go forward, or if God forbid Russia does something like drop a chemical weapon or something else that's really, really horrible, then that will have an impact. Just be aware. Okay, beyond that, the other things you need to be aware of as it relates to crypto and keep an eye out for any news, and I'll be talking about it if it does happen, is we've got the continued discussion around regulation as it relates to crypto. This last week, we had a lot of regulation FUD out there and regulation content out there, both on the European front as well as here in the United States. Just more kind of news stories, and the overall tone was not overly positive. And that's going to be the tone we're going to get around regulation discussion when it comes to crypto for the short term. And I think that kind of added up, and there was this kind of negative sentiment around crypto. There was some fear around crypto as it relates to regulation. And if you're looking at the fear and greed index, I really think of it as more the fear and confidence index. Yesterday we were at a 30, and we've jumped up back to a 34. A little bit more social confidence coming back in. But so be aware from a regulatory standpoint, that's always going to be a narrative, guys, that's going to be there. Lastly, here in the United States and kind of globally on different fronts associated with this, we've got the upcoming Federal Reserve meeting in May. I fully expect them to raise rates another 25 basis points. If they raise it 50 basis points, that's going to be viewed as a really very big negative catalyst, both in the stock market and in the crypto market. The crypto market does react to the Federal Reserve and what they do or do not do with the raising of rates. But here's the funny thing about this. We have known that the Fed is going to have a meeting in May. We have known that they're going to raise the rate, most likely 25 basis points. All that's been built in. But in the last week, we had the markets going, oh my God, the Federal Reserve is going to raise the rate. I'm like, we've known this. So it's one of those things where, when we get close-ish, technical term, when we get close-ish within a month or so to a Federal Reserve meeting, the market tends to kind of be more choppy, more volatile, things of that nature. Just be aware, okay? And so look at it from a macro standpoint. If you're looking at a particular coin or token that you hold or when you're thinking about getting into, always remember in the back of your mind, hey, Austin talked about the Fed, this kind of thing. It's always there, okay? So that's what I've got for you right here, right now. I want to tell you I appreciate you. Thank you. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing. Hit that subscribe button. I have one goal, and that goal is to help you navigate crypto better. And at the end of the day, help you understand one thing or maybe various things about it a little bit better and to help you make more money. Would love to have you stick around as a subscriber and be part of the community. As always, I appreciate you. I'll see you later. Take it easy.